Hello everyone. Hi. So we are live. Let's also let everyone know that we are live. Sorry, last 2 weeks I could not do this live stream. I was very busy with other activities, so I could not join. But yeah, we will continue to do these live streams frequently from now. Okay. So I'll just quickly let everyone know that we are live. Great. Now we will let people join and we will start our discussion. Okay, can someone confirm in the audio? Sorry, in the chat section, if my audio is clear. Let me know if there is any kind of noise. I can reduce that. Perfect. Okay. Hmm. Hello, sir. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. Nikhil, Vamshi. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so for people who just joined, I was saying, sorry, I could not do this live stream for last 2 weeks. We usually do it every Wednesday during the same time, somewhere around 9:30, 10:30 p.m. IST. But last 2 weeks I was very busy with some other commitments and some assignments that I'm working on. Yeah, we'll continue to do it going ahead. Hi Piyush, hi Bablu, pursuing masters. Hi Aqua, hello. Okay, so this is going to be ask me anything session. So we don't have any specific agenda. If you have, like, you can ask me any question, and we will carry on our discussion from there. So Sangeeta, this is a very good question to start with. How to be motivated while learning DevOps? See, personally, what motivates me is, let's say I'm learning something. I need milestones. For example, if you ask me to run, let's say 5 miles, or if you ask me to run 10 miles and I'm completely new to running, I will definitely feel overwhelmed. In fact, I don't even want to run because if you tell me that is the target and if you only run and reach the target, you will win. Probably I'll not be able to do it, so I'll be demotivated. But let's say if I create milestones like, okay, half mile, you get something, 1 mile, you get something, and then I'll try to push myself. Probably first day I might run 1 mile, next day I might run 2 miles. So even you have to set up some milestones. Typically in the learning phase, milestones are projects. So let's say today you learned Git, try to implement something with Git practically so that you will be motivated. So you feel that, okay, I learned something today. Otherwise, you just keep learning everything in DevOps, Git, Linux, networking, Kubernetes, Docker, and you feel like towards the end, I'll do a project. By that time, you will feel overwhelmed. Instead, once you learn Git, do a project, you will feel motivated. Okay, I'm done with this. Then Ansible, then Terraform. So this way, if you plan your learning, I feel you'll be motivated. At least this is what I do. Like whenever I'm learning, I follow this approach. Okay, there is one technical question. Pranay says, hello Abhishek, getting trouble in implementing open telemetry setup for my company, application hosted in Kubernetes. It's getting super tough. What is getting super tough, Pranay? Because installation of open telemetry is very basic. Uh, I would suggest you to go through our observability playlist. I've explained you how to install telemetry. In fact, I've also shown how to use OpenTelemetry client, OTel server, and set up complete observability. I have even explained instrumentation of metrics, like using OpenTelemetry client, how you can instrument metrics. That is also covered in the observability playlist. So probably go through that. You might get some idea how instrumentation works, how OTel client works, receiver, server. I want to work in freelancing on AI DevOps. I'm not getting enough freelancing jobs. How to proceed? What are the best sites for freelancing? Okay, personally, um, you know, I mean, a lot of people might find it surprising, but I find a lot of opportunities through LinkedIn. Because these days these open source platforms are cluttered. There are a lot of people on the open source platforms, and you know a lot of people also trying to fake their experience on these platforms. So build a solid LinkedIn profile uh, before you go with AI freelancing. Before you try for freelancing projects, showcase some of your work on LinkedIn, like probably create something, build something, create a GitHub repository, showcase that work on LinkedIn. Let right connections reach out to you, right? That's how you reach connections, or you reach people, and those people might have some work. They also might be looking for someone. LinkedIn is the best place. Even you can use the same projects, like let's say you don't want to try through LinkedIn. Even if you want to try through any freelancing platforms, the approach is the same. Build something, showcase your work, only then people will reach out to you. Otherwise, there are a bunch of people on these platforms. Everyone says that I'm good with AI DevOps, I'm good with ML Ops. Clients find it difficult to believe people, right? So in Hindi, there is something, right? जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. That's very true in freelancing. ठीक है? Like if you show your work, only then you can sell your work. There is one good question here. How to begin with Kubernetes? To begin with Kubernetes, you should start with uh, Docker, or you should start with containers. In fact, you should also understand what is virtual machines first. Only then, like once you understand virtual machines, once you understand containers, then you have to go ahead and start learning Kubernetes. And if you look at our DevOps Zero to Hero series, I built the series in the same way. First, I covered networking part, then I covered virtual machines, then I covered containers. I explained different concepts of containers. Then I explained how pods work, how service works, what problems with containers is Kubernetes solving, right? So follow the same approach. There is another question. If you just received your SAA recently, what would you do to get a DevOps remote job in 1 month in Montreal, Canada? What is SAA? SAA. What exactly is it? Is it related to Canada? I'm not exactly sure what is SAA. I'll wait for your another comment, because I'm from India and I work here. I'm not familiar if it is, I mean, I'm not sure if it is any technical term, or are you talking about solution architect associate? Yeah, I'll wait for your next comment. You don't have to throw a super chat. Just ask the question. I'll definitely find it. It might take some time, but yeah. How should we reach for job as fresher in DevOps? Uh, See, it's the same thing, right? How would you search for a job as a fresher in development? You upload your Naukri profile, you build a strong LinkedIn profile. You do exactly the same thing even when it comes to DevOps. There is no difference here. I'm major incident manager with 14 years of experience in Linux, Windows. Can I study AWS Solutions Architect? Yeah, you can definitely do that. But before that, study DevOps. Why do I say that? Some people ask me this question. Why do you always say start with DevOps and only then go with cloud? Because see, your question is, should I go with Solution Architect Associate, AWS, right? Uh, while you're preparing for this certification, or while you're preparing for this career path, you will come across a lot of terms on cloud. For example, you will come across a term called Kubernetes, or you will come across a term called um, code deploy. If you don't understand what is CI/CD, how would you understand code deploy? Or if you don't know what is Kubernetes, you don't understand EKS. So always start with learning the fundamentals of DevOps, only then go to the cloud platforms. What would be the basic concepts before starting with DevOps and cloud? We covered them in DevOps Zero to Hero. You don't have to worry about it. We have networking playlist on the channel, that is fundamentals. We have Linux playlist on the channel, that is also fundamentals. So, okay, like if you probably want to start with absolute fundamentals, go with our networking Zero to Hero. In the first 1.5 hour, I'll introduce you to all the networking fundamental concepts. Once you're done with the first 1.5 hour, you can start with our DevOps Zero to Hero. Raj says, sir, if new user creates account on AWS, then he or she get charged for the services. Please answer many students fear. Yeah, see, this is how it works. Let's say you're in India. When you create a free account, AWS gives you a free tier. Now, what is free tier? Free tier does not mean you can do anything on AWS for free. There is a limitation for free tier. For example, if you go ahead and create a T2 large or T2X large, you will be charged. Even on the free tier, you will be charged. There are limitations on each service. You can only use those services to that extent. In fact, there are services which are not completely free even on your free tier. So what you should do? First, understand what you get as part of the AWS free tier. Try to use it as much as possible. There are cases where even if you're charged, you can raise concern to AWS. You can tell AWS that I'm new, create a support ticket, and they will help you waive off the bill that you created, but they cannot directly charge you from your bank account. Either your account gets suspended or like you will have to pay AWS, but they cannot directly charge you from your bank because of the RBI regulations in India. Uh, they can set up a standing instruction, but if you allow the standing instruction, only then you will be charged. Now, this is only in India because I'm not sure about any other country how AWS policies works in that country, how bank policies work in that country. So I cannot comment about any other country. If you're trying out cloud platforms, maybe let's say in US or in Canada, please go through the conditions first. But if you use resources on free tier, you will not be charged. See, one thing that I usually recommend people is use your laptop as much as possible. For most of the things, you don't need a cloud platform. For example, today if you want to learn Kubernetes, you don't have to go to AWS and create EKS, right? You can do it on your local machine as well. Okay. Mm, Okay, someone says, what is AI DevOps? It's nothing, just using AI with DevOps. Some people call it AI DevOps. Technically, it's not a widely accepted terminology or something. It's just a slang. People say AI DevOps, where they mean using AI for DevOps practices. Okay, got it. SAA is Solutions Architect Associate. I thought so, but still I was like little confused about it, so I thought I'll just come back to it. Okay, now um, let's go back to the question. If you just received your Solutions Architect Associate recently, what would you do to get a good DevOps remote job 1 month in Montreal, Canada? See, 1 month is a very, very aggressive target. But because you have cleared Solutions Architect Associate, I believe you have good experience. I believe you have learned a lot of things. So, considering you already know things, uh, you can do few things. One, on LinkedIn, post that you are actively looking for opportunities, like change your LinkedIn work profile to open to work, put in your description that you can join in 15 days. Even on the local job platforms, try to be very, very aggressive, like every day spend a lot of time, because you said you have 1 month. Otherwise, I don't recommend people doing this. Um, so yeah, on every job platform that you see, which is popular in your country, just add your profile headline that you can join in 15 days and start reaching out to recruiters. You cannot wait for recruiters to reach out to you because of your aggressive target. You should go ahead and reach out to people. But yeah, if you like if you genuinely have time, I wouldn't recommend that. Like, please try to spend 2 to 3 months, because it would help you personally, in the long run, even during a next switch. Okay, this is a very, very common question. Uh, any stream can come to DevOps, because I'm from psychology background. It doesn't matter. Any stream you can transition to IT. I'm not only talking about DevOps. You can actually transition to IT from any stream. Only thing is that few people will reject you. You have to accept the fact, because not every company is interested in hiring people from different background. So people will reject you. You have to accept the fact, but you will still find companies. Some startups would agree your background. In fact, last week I did two podcasts on the channel. Both of them transitioned from a different domain. One from automobile background and one from hotel management background. If they can do it, you can also do it. Share roadmap in short term to crack a FANG job. I think we have it on our channel. Um, just search for Abhishek.Veeramalla Mang. I think I did not name it as FANG. I named it as Mang in the description. So just search for Abhishek.Veeramalla Mang. I think you should get it. How to contribute open source GitHub repositories to build our LinkedIn profile? I mean, which repos? There is no specific thing, right? What you can simply do is that, I'll quickly show you. See, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to contribute to specific open source projects. But like, if you are completely clueless, this is what you can do. Not this. My bad. Just give me a second. Yeah. So just search for CNCF landscape. Okay. So you will find the CNCF landscape. Within the CNCF landscape, you will find all of these projects. So according to your skill set, pick up a project. All of these projects are open source, and all of these projects are they have good visibility in the community. So for example, if you're good with Golang, most of these projects are good enough. And let's say you want to focus on CD background. So this is a section. They have already curated the sections. So for continuous integration and delivery, these are the projects. Let's say you're interested in contributing to the projects which are related to streaming, like Kafka. So you can look at these projects. Or if you're good at databases, like maybe you want to build a profile around databases and you're good with coding, you can go with these projects. So this is how you can identify the projects according to your requirement. For security, these projects; for automation, these projects; for observability, these projects. Go to these projects, contribute to them, and then, once you start contributing, you know how to build your LinkedIn profile on it. Right? I hope I answered your question. It's very simple. Just go to that page, search for CNC of landscape on internet. You will find, and go ahead. Okay. We have few new members. Thanks for joining. Sai Shankar Reddy. Hello Abhishek. How to learn the production grade Jenkins setup? Not just regular CI/CD pipeline. We find it on YouTube's videos. Uh, See, even if you want to do a production grade Jenkins setup, just search for Jenkins HA, right? You are talking about HA. So just search for Jenkins HA. You will find active, 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 passive configuration. On the Jenkins documentation, you will find the steps as well. Take those steps and try it on your machine. That is, try it on your laptop. Once you have the setup, then yeah, you are good with trying the same thing on the production, because you tried it multiple times on your local machine. So search for Jenkins HA setup. You will find active, 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 passive. You can pick up one configuration. If you want both of your or multiple Jenkins instances to be active, go with active, active. If you want one Jenkins instance to be active, other Jenkins instance as backup, you can go with active passive. Hi Ravindra, thanks for joining as member. Hello Ankit, thanks for joining as member. You can join our Discord server and you can ask your queries. We are also reviewing the resumes. I know we are slow, but believe me, there is like response that we did not even expect. There are more than I think we received more than 500 resumes. People, not only on the Discord, some people did not want to send it on Discord, so they sent it on email. So we are actively working on reviewing those resumes. For the resume review part, I'm not giving it to my team. I'm doing it personally because a lot of people want my resume feedback, uh, my feedback on their resume. So it is taking time. But otherwise, you can still go ahead, submit your resume or ask your questions. हेलो सर, क्यूए में प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड एमएनसी मिला है लेकिन सीनियर्स कह रहा है कि फ्यूचर अच्छा नहीं है. um, like see, once you got an opportunity, if you don't want to lose, this is what you can do. Try to add automation to your day-to-day work life. So if people say that uh, you know uh, in your role you don't have future, so add automation, become automation tester. Try to add AI to your day-to-day life, probably use AI agents in the QA space. That is how you can upskill. How to create container on local disk? Install Docker, that's it, or install Podman, and you can run Docker or Podman commands and you can have it running. Okay. uh, Gamer Vipin, hello Vipin. So Vipin says, I got job in DevOps with your playlist. Thanks for your support. Thanks Vipin for sharing it here. And also all the best for your new role. Congratulations. Please reply to my message. I'm sorry. I did not find the actual message, but I found this. Probably I'll try to find your actual message as well. Yeah. I'm trying my best to pick up multiple comments. Unable to get interview scheduled after normal screening call by HR. What could be the reason? See, like you tell me what is the reason. First thing is that you got call from HR, your regular screening is done. That means your resume is not good. See, your LinkedIn profile, your uh, resume for screening or your Naukri profile, they can only help you to clear the recruiter round. Once your recruiter round is done, if technical panel is not showing interest in you, that means your resume is definitely not good, right? Or technical panel went through your LinkedIn or GitHub profile, they might have found some red flags. The red flags can be you might have added your QA experience, or you might have added your development experience, or you're not completely from DevOps background. They must have realized it. So make sure you don't have those red flags in your resume or your LinkedIn or Naukri. On your point of view, which certification is best for DevOps as a fresher? As a fresher, I wouldn't recommend any certifications because see, these certifications are very, very expensive. But if you still want to go ahead, I would recommend Kubernetes certification. Uh, if you ask me one, I would recommend CKA, Certified Kubernetes Administrator. As a fresher, what you can also do is that join some communities. For example, your local CNCF community, local AWS community. Sometimes they get credits. Sometimes the AWS team or Kubernetes CNCF, uh, they will give out some certification vouchers. Even Linux Foundation gives away some certification vouchers. So yeah, but don't invest 20, 30,000 on certifications as fresher. I would say instead invest that money on building some projects, invest that money on cloud. That would help you big time. Hey Ravindra, hello. Thanks for joining. Ankit, yeah. Also, Syed Abbas, I think you forgot to ask your question. You just dropped the super chat. Anyways, thank you. How to learn OpenShift zero to hero? Any website or code cloud is sufficient, can give proper resource. See, if you want to learn OpenShift zero to hero, first of all, learn Kubernetes. Without learning Kubernetes, you cannot learn OpenShift. So, first of all, become master in Kubernetes. Then install OpenShift on your local machine. So, there is something called CRC, which is code ready containers. You can install it. You just need 8 CPU, um, 8 GB RAM, or maybe 16 CPU, 16 GB RAM. It depends on your operating system as well. Also, you can install SNO, single node OpenShift. There is also something called microshift. So there are various options, not minishift, microshift. Minishift is deprecated. So you can use these options and you can set up OpenShift on your local machine. And then, yeah, you can run projects on your OpenShift. You can understand how different is OpenShift from Kubernetes. There are very few differences. For example, if you want to run Argo CD, steps are same. If you want to run Istio, steps are same. But in the world of OpenShift, you play with operators, right? Which is very less likely in the world of Kubernetes because OpenShift 4 is built on top of operators. So in OpenShift, you deal with operators on day-to-day basis. That's the primary difference that you would find. Bro, can you do a video on HashiCorp Vault with K8s? Did we not do it? I thought we already have a playlist video on it. Yeah, at least I did that video in Terraform playlist. Okay, I'll remember this. I'll take a note of it. Thank you. Shubh is asking this question. For MNC in background verification, do they verify project and domain experience? If someone shows BPO experience as IT and clear the interview, do they fail the background verification? It is very, very less likely. Usually, if you clear the interview, they wouldn't fail you in the background verification if you have genuine experience. See, some people will make up the experience. They don't have previous experience itself, not in BPO, not anywhere. They'll just try to show that they have 5 years experience, 4 years experience. I'm not saying it is right or wrong, but in those cases, your background verification might fail. But in your case, I don't think it will fail. So go ahead, give the interviews, clear them, and 8 out of 10 companies they won't reject you. With AI automating everything, do we still need DevOps tools like Docker and Kubernetes? Absolutely yes. Uh, See, just because AI is automating things, do not leave things to AI. We are not even near to it. For example, today, um, if you saw OpenAI 2 days back launched their AI kit, agent kit. They called it agent kit, right? Um, and there are very powerful AI coding agents these days, assistants these days. They can build applications from scratch, but that doesn't mean they would replace developers, right? They would make the life of developers easy. Similarly, if some tool is automating part of your Kubernetes or Docker, it doesn't mean you would leave it. There is still a lot of scope. We are far, far away from leaving things to AI agents. So don't worry. Go ahead, learn the fundamentals. They are very important. I'm an absolute beginner to DevOps. I'm starting learning from DevOps zero to hero. I'm getting overwhelmed. Yes, it is completely normal because you're learning something new. There are new words. There are a lot of new things to learn. So you'll definitely feel overwhelmed. Just like I explained in the beginning of this video or in the beginning of this live stream, what you can do is set up some milestones. Like every time you complete something, appreciate yourself, do a project on it, like consider a part of your learning is done. So then you will start feeling less overwhelmed, right? Even in DevOps Zero to Hero, set milestones for yourself. Like if I complete 5 videos or if I complete one topic, I will feel 5% of my learning is done. That way, set up some milestones and you will feel better. Vamshi Kumar, uh, okay, congrats, Vamshi. So Vamshi says, got 17 LPA with 4 years experience. All hail Abhishek.Veeramalla. Thank you, Vamshi. Congratulations on this achievement and thanks for sharing it here. It's a pleasure. And yeah, keep learning, keep sharing. Um, please share your experience on LinkedIn. Try to share your interview questions with people, right? Because during this time, everyone needs help. So please do your part. Once again, congratulations. Patan, thanks for the super chat. I'll quickly go through these super chats and also people are joining as members. So I'll just go through that and I'll then come back to the normal chat section. I'm new to DevOps with 10 years of experience. Okay, 10 plus years of app support background. In how many months I can be industry ready? What certifications would you suggest? How to proceed? So it would take 3 months, right? So the first part of your question, how much time would it take? It would take 3 months if you dedicate 3 to 4 hours every day, or at least 3 hours a day. If you can't dedicate 3 hours a day, let's say you can spend only 1 to 2 hours a day, then it might take up to 4 months. But definitely in 4 months, if you are committed, you will be industry ready. And what is the next part? Which certification would you suggest? Right now, don't think of certifications. See, certification should always come after your learning path. Certification should not be the first thing that you do. Certification should be the last thing you do. Because what is certification? Certification is basically some company certifying. If you say, Abhishek, I want to go with AWS DevOps professional certification. What does that say? That means AWS is certifying that Karthik is good for a DevOps professional role, or Karthik has skills to um, get into DevOps professional role, right? Something like that. Or AWS certifies that your skills are valid. Always do that once you are done with your learning. A lot of people do this mistake. They first start with certification. It's a very bad thing to do. Yella Reddy, thanks for the super chat. I think a lot of people, I don't know, but I'm just guessing it. Lot of people when they give super chats, they forget to ask question, or do they press enter or something? Because if I look at this super chat, so Yella Reddy uh, just gave a super chat, but there is no question. Uh, yeah, just be careful, guys, because you are supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. When you are doing this, make sure you type your question first. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but yeah. Hi, Abhi. I was working as SRE Azure, but I did not get a chance to work on the DevOps side. Can I still start with DevOps tools, and if yes, what it would be? Because you're already working on Azure, uh, you can do this. Start with our DevOps Zero to Hero, understand the DevOps fundamentals, and then go to our Azure Zero to Hero series. It's completely focused on DevOps. If you feel that you already know the fundamentals of DevOps because you already come from SRE background, you can also start with our Azure Zero to Hero, right? Bikers Paradise. Just try our Azure Zero to Hero series. You might find it um, already useful. I heard you saying about fresher and experienced person talking about projects and activities in the interview, but how the career gap of 7 years talk? Okay. See, again, I did two podcasts last week, Mahi. Just go to those podcasts. You will understand how those people have transitioned to DevOps, even with 2 years, 3 years career gap. But because you asked the question here, I will quickly answer that for you. So if you have a career gap, there are two ways to deal with it. One is you can show your experience, the gap period as a freelancer, but they'll ask you a lot of questions. So how can you explain that? Like when someone says, okay, you said you are a freelancer, you have been working as a freelancer for last 3 4 years, can you explain a project? So if you have to explain a project, you have to do project. And how can you say that? By learning through the videos of the channel, by going through our Udemy course, you can explain the project. Other thing that you can do is that you can be genuine. uh, 9 out of 10 companies will reject you, but you will find that one company which will accept people with career gap. So these are the two options. Non-IT guy here, Venkat DevOps. Hello. Who started your Zero to Hero series on 20th of August 2025. Fast forward 1.5 month, I have attended my first round of interview, Techo in Bangalore. Amazing. So in 1.5 month, you gained that confidence to attend the interview. I hope the interview went well, and yeah, all the best. I want to see you in the DevOps role very soon. Because you are a member of the channel, we'll also stay connected on the Discord server. All the best, Venkat. I remember your name. Um, I see you messaging on Discord a lot of times. Keep the enthu going. You will definitely land a job soon. Abhishek and DevOps series Telugulo చేయొచ్చుగా please. So what does this question mean for people who don't understand Telugu? So Camper is asking, can you please do DevOps series in Telugu? See, I can definitely do it. It's not that I cannot do it, but there are a lot of people. We have 550K subscribers today, almost. A lot of these people don't understand Telugu. So if I spend next 2 months, 3 months making a playlist in Telugu, because it will definitely take that time, what about people who don't understand, right? Because those people will keep waiting for our new videos. So that's why I do videos in very basic English. Like if you look at our DevOps Zero to Hero videos, even someone who is not very good with English, they can easily understand, because my English is very simple, my English is very plain. I don't use a lot of jargons, I don't use a lot of difficult words, right? So try to go through our playlist on the channel. You will not find it overwhelming. Okay, I'm just going through the chat section very quickly. Shubham. So Shubham says, I joined DevOps as a fresher 1 week before. So what do I do in the company, which helped me as good DevOps engineers how to make notes, which helped me in the next company for express my experience during the training. Yeah, you're just 1 month old. It's okay. First of all, I would say uh, enjoy your initial period. Go through the documentation, talk to people. That is very important. Make good connections in the company so that you can reach out to people. You can ask them questions. You can ask them help. So during this initial phase, focus on these things. Talk to everyone. Build some good connections. Go through documentation. Understand the project, then you can think of DevOps and how you can improve your DevOps skills. Started in infra support, is it beneficial for DevOps? Yeah, um, you know, infrastructure management is part of your DevOps role. So infrastructure as code is also part. Definitely, it's helpful. Is PowerShell script good for fresher for DevOps? Not very much. It is only useful in the Azure or Windows ecosystem. So instead of PowerShell, go for shell scripting. That is my suggestion. Syed Abbas, I have 6.5 years experience in Windows admin. and got IGP for Linux admin, but my goal is DevOps. Should I take Linux now or wait for a DevOps switch as IJP? No, I would say take that Linux admin opportunity. Um, so just while you are working as a Linux admin, try to enhance your skill. In the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, try to switch to the DevOps role. That would be my suggestion. Abhishek, I learned Docker, Kubernetes, GitHub Actions, Linux, networking, Bash scripting. Am I DevOps ready? I don't feel confident. Yeah, so that's why I say that go through the structured roadmap on the channel. Don't focus on tools, focus on the concept, and that too in the structured learning path. So I cannot say that you are job ready. Go through DevOps zero to hero, AWS zero to hero, Terraform zero to hero, Python for DevOps. Once you complete all of them, you will be job ready and you will feel very, very confident because once you complete these four playlists, you will have all the DevOps fundamentals. Along with that, you will also do at least 20 projects as you complete these four playlists. Okay. How to learn shell scripting logic? It's very simple these days, right? If you ask me this question 3 4 years back, I would say, you have to create scenarios, you have to look for a book, or you have to go, you have to find questions somewhere. Today you can just take help of AI. Just ask ChatGPT, hey ChatGPT, throw me 10 uh, questions related to shell scripting, and it will give you 10 questions. It will ask you, right, okay, can you create a bash script for finding file that was created 1 month ago in a particular directory, and start thinking, start writing algorithm on a paper, start writing what steps would you write in the shell script. Then ask ChatGPT, hey, can you give me the answer for it? It will give you the answer. For shell scripting and Python, you can consider it as 95% accurate, because these AI platforms, they do really amazing job when it comes to development and scripting. Then yeah, look at the code that ChatGPT generated, look at the logic that you wrote, try to compare. This way you can learn. Okay. Somebody is asking, what do you think about code cloud? um, I mean, if you ask the question, like probably what exactly you mean by what do I think about code cloud, I'll definitely answer the question. I do a lot of videos on code cloud on the channel. I whenever they are doing a free week, or whenever they are doing, uh, so they do a lot of these projects, free weeks, right? So I keep talking about the platform. I keep explaining audience like how you can make use of their free labs. So it's definitely a good platform. You can get free labs, you can get free week, you can learn a lot of things for free. So yeah, why not? It's a good platform in the space of DevOps and cloud. Okay, there are repeated questions. I'm trying to pick unique ones. What should we do to prepare for an interview? Complete our DevOps 2025 roadmap. You are interview ready, then you don't have to prepare. Like you can just go ahead, give the interview. But otherwise, like, I think many of you know, I have a Udemy course for interview guide, that is DevOps interview preparation. You can also go through that course. You can uh, understand the popular scenarios when it comes to DevOps interview, and yeah. 2 years back, joined a company, left after 2 days due to other offer. Now after 2 years, while switching the same company, while switching, the same company is reflecting in background verification advice. I'm so sorry, I'm not very familiar with it. I think you should ask someone. Um, Maybe you should ask someone like who is into HR, who is into recruiting. Definitely, I'm not someone. Regular ga live ki raatle ఏంటన్నా? So Jitendra is asking this question. So Jitendra says, Abhishek, why are you not regular in terms of live streams? I was regular. Only last 2 weeks, I did not do this live stream because I was occupied with some uh, assignment. I'm working on a freelancing project, so I was busy. Otherwise, I was also doing a lot of videos on YouTube. So busy with all of these things. I'll try to do these live streams often. Like I only skipped 2 weeks in the last almost 8 9 months. I did not skip even a single week. Uh, I mean, at least in the last 3 4 months, I did not skip. But last 2 weeks, I was very busy. I'll try to continue it. Like I'll try to be frequent and do it every Wednesday. Again, like towards the end of the month, for 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be traveling to US. So even during that time, I think I'll not be able to do the live streams. But I'll let you know well ahead if I don't do the live stream a particular week. Given a chance, I'll do it from there. Let's see. Piyush Srivatsava says, Abhishek, you reviewed my resume last week and said it was perfect, but still not getting calls for internships. I have built cloud native projects and stay active on LinkedIn. How do I get referrals? See, your resume is perfect, Piyush, but you are active on LinkedIn. You have to be more active so that you make right connections. Go to communities, local communities. For example, AWS communities, CNCF communities, Kubernetes communities. You'll start building connections. Share your resume, share your LinkedIn profile. Ask them, if they have any openings in their organization. That way, you can start getting interview calls, etc. But yeah, if I reviewed your resume, I think I remember your resume. If I said it is good, that means I thoroughly verified your resume and everything looks good. I'm from psychology background, but working in IBM as a finance analyst, how can I use IBM or their tools to be useful in DevOps? No, don't think in that way. Do not restrict yourself to IBM tools. That's what I'm saying. First of all, go to our DevOps Zero to Hero playlist, understand the fundamentals, then you can think from IBM point of view. Today, Red Hat is acquired by IBM. So OpenShift, Podman, they have lot of tools in DevOps background, right? Even in CI, they have Tekton, CD, they have Urban Code Deploy. So first learn DevOps Zero to Hero, then you can think of how you can show your experience from IBM tools point of view. Okay. Even Ansible, HashiCorp Vault, Terraform, everything is under IBM umbrella now. Are you attending KubeCon in USA? I don't think I'll do that. Uh, let's see. I'm actually traveling for some other purpose. I'll be there during KubeCon, but I'm not 100% sure if I'll attend that. Let's see how the schedule looks like. I'm actually traveling for some freelancing work and also for GitHub Universe. So GitHub is doing something called GitHub Universe. So I'll be there. Even during KubeCon, I'll be there, but I'm not very sure if I'll attend it. I'll let everyone know if I attend. MLOps course, please. Yes, definitely. That is on my pipeline. That is the next thing that I'm working on. That will be our next Udemy course as well. So stay tuned. Pawan, I have 1 month left and switching another company as 6.4 years Linux admin. Is it okay? Or better learn something and try for another role? It's okay. Like during this 1 month, try for DevOps opportunity. If you don't get, you can go ahead, switch as a Linux administrator, work there for 6 months, work there for 1 year, and then again you can try out for DevOps opportunity. But don't leave the opportunity. See, once you get the opportunity, go ahead with it. 3-tier architecture supports AWS Fargate or not? 100% it supports. Bro, please check my free comment. What is it? I'll definitely check. I am Kali. Okay, I'll try to go through it, buddy. Uh, Deepthi, thanks for joining as member. You can join our Discord server. See you on the other side. Anything did you want us to suggest real-time projects in DevOps with AWS Cloud Engineer? No, just go through our Udemy real-time project, and also we have real-time DevOps projects playlist on the channel. Go to them. You have a lot of projects. You can showcase one of the project, or you can just talk about one of the project. Sudeep Ghosh, what do you think about work-life balance nowadays? Companies are asking for 24 by 7 availability. What do you think about that? Like, if someone asks me that, I'll resign that company. Like, for me, work-life balance is very, very important. In fact, uh, like right now, I have lot of freelancing opportunities in hand, lot of brand collaborations in hand. I also have Udemy course. I'm doing YouTube videos, but I always prioritize things. Because I have a lot of things, that doesn't mean I'll keep working 24 by 7. See, end of the day, what are you working for? You are working for your family, you are working for your financial stability, you are working for yourself. So if you keep working 24 by 7, yeah, you might earn more, you might um, be little more financially independent, but it's not more than your health, it's not more than your family. So I feel um, work-life balance is very, very important. Earning so much does not mean anything if you are not healthy, if you are not there for your family. So yeah, that's my take. So always prioritize work-life balance. If a company is asking you to work 24 by 7, see an opportunity to leave that company. If you are currently not in a situation to leave the company, upskill yourself and move to a different one, because you don't deserve that company, or that company does not deserve you. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, work-life balance, very, very important. Fourth year student completed your series, then passed AWS, okay, CCP, SAA, Terraform certification. Okay, you completed Cloud Practitioner, you completed Solutions Architect Associate, you completed Terraform certification. Now Cloud Resume Challenge as project, then your Udemy project. Any guidance? Nothing. You are on the right track. Just just how you mentioned your experience here, showcase the same experience on the LinkedIn profile. Trust me, you don't need any help. You will see people reaching out to you. Now, a lot of companies, they are looking for interns, but they get a lot of applications. What they are doing is they are doing the reverse engineering. They are actually going to LinkedIn. They are looking out for people. So, Manik, you are building a great profile. Keep doing the same thing, but showcase your work on LinkedIn, because, as I told, or as I said at the beginning of this live stream, जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. So showcase your work and sell yourself. Someone joined as a member of the channel, but I don't see that. Anyways, going back. Could you suggest where I can learn CMDB app ID and service account concept? Service account? in AWS or in Kubernetes? I did not get that. Thanks, Raj. So Raj, yeah, once again, like work-life balance is very important. So Raj says, yeah, what a suggestion towards work-life balance. Yeah, end of the day, it's very important, guys. I'm thinking of switching from technical support field to DevOps field. Is it difficult to land in DevOps field? It's not difficult. Um I would say it is slightly difficult because you come from a different background. But if you're committed, you can do it. Just watch two podcasts I dropped last week or this week. Yeah, last week on this channel. They landed into DevOps roles from absolutely nowhere. One was from automobile background, one was from hotel management background. Still, you are from technical support field. So you still understand few things in IT, but they are completely new. But still, they landed in DevOps role. So why can't you do it? If they can do it, you can also do it. How will be market condition in November and December? See, this happens every November and December. Uh, if you are in US, yeah, you will face the heat because in November and December, um, regularly they go through hiring freeze because November and December is for Thanksgiving. They go out for holidays. So in US they stop hiring. But if you're in India, you don't have to worry because in India, not a lot of companies um, go into holidays. They don't do shutdown. They don't do hiring freeze. In India, you will see less impact, but in US, European countries, Canada, yeah, you will see impact in November and December. But that's okay, right? You can use those months for upskilling. Uh, no jobs, that doesn't mean you will not learn things. Learn things, utilize the time, and get ready. Once people come back in January, you should be their first preference. Think of it in that way. Okay. Yeah, I think I tried to answer um, as many questions as possible, but I know that, right? Um, I did not answer every question out there. I'll try to join live stream every week. So next Wednesday also we will do a live stream. Maybe if you have any urgent question, you can also join our Discord server and you can ask your questions there. But thank you so much for joining today's live stream and uh, you know uh, being till the end on this live stream and patiently listening to me. See you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye everyone.